Hello, greetings to you listeners. Welcome aboard to another round on the analysis. Just when Nigerians brace for another painful hike at the pump, the government hits the brakes. But beneath the relief lies a deeper truth. Nigeria's fair future is still running on borrowed times. That is what we will be bringing you on the discussion today. Nigeria's suspension of the 15% import tax on petrol and diesel has landed like a breath of fresh air, and the country is already stretched thin by inflation, currency volatility, and rising living costs. Yes, of course, for millions of households and businesses, this move feels like a temporary shield against what could have been a devastating surge in the pump price. But as the initial sigh of relief spread across the nation, the bigger question resurfaces. How long can Nigeria continue playing the defensive game? That is the question. And the question is, what happens? Nigeria Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA, they announced the halt of the ad valorem tax and import duty originally approved to push local refining and cut dependence on foreign fuel on paper. It was a strategic move aimed at strengthening the nation's energy independence. In reality, the economy wasn't ready for the consequences of a 15% import taxation of oil in the current climate. It would have shot pump prices up sharply, deepening hardship and triggering unrest. But perhaps that's why the relief is coming, that they have to halt it for the moment. But Nigeria Energy, according to experts, applaud the suspension as a lifetime, a move that prevents immediate economic shockwaves, but they are also raising red flags. One analyst captured the rationale mood perfectly. This suspension provides short-term comfort, but it doesn't solve Nigeria's real problem. Our heavy dependence on imported fuel and the painfully slow journey towards refining reform is what is going to be affected by removing the 15% tax. This is the heart of the matter. Nigeria's energy paradox. Despite being Africa's largest oil producer, Nigeria still imports the bulk of the petrol we consume, and the diesel it consumes also is being imported. The promised arrival of local refinery, public and private, remain sluggish, tangled in bureaucracy and political indecision, or political bottleneck if you like. Suspending the tax brings temporary stability, but it also highlights the bigger concern. Is Nigeria delaying the very reforms that could secure a long-term energy future? What Nigeria should expect next? Stable fuel supply for now. According to the NMDPRA, they promise availability and warns marketers against hoarding. Well, price uncertainty may return. The government hasn't outlined a long-term fuel pricing strategy. Reform pressure is building. Without a functional refinery sector, Nigeria is one policy shift away from another fuel crisis. But the decision is a reminder of Nigeria's tightrope walk. Protecting citizens today without sabotaging tomorrow's energy stability. The suspension offers comfort, but it exposes a hard truth. Nigeria cannot afford to keep treating symptoms. It must cure the disease. It must cure the disease. Its broken refinery system is the disease that needs cure. I rest my case on this episode of the analysis. Share your thoughts with us on this one. Should Nigeria keep treating the symptoms, leaving the disease, or should Nigeria cure the disease? That's the question for you, my audience. Share your thoughts with us in the comment section. Don't forget to like, follow my post for more updates such as this. I'll see you in the next episode. Stay blessed. Bye for now.